I knew him as Solas. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe.
Okay.
In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solas imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solas wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Good man, Varric, good man. Okay, lineage. Elf. Descendants of an ancient fallen empire, pushed to the margins in the past, some elves are building a brighter future by exploring this civilization's lost wonders. Qunari. Feared and envied for their size and strength, some Qunari follow a strict philosophy from their homeland, while others joined different cultures generations ago. Human. An ambitious and prosperous people, humanity's various kingdoms are the ascendant powers of this age. Dwarf. Clever and tough in equal measure, dwarves cannot dream or wield magic, but possess a mysterious and ancient bond with the earth. While dwarves cannot use magic, their combat skills are feared across Thedas. Well, we were an elf last time, so I think we're going to be human this time, and we're going to be a mage. Preset appearance. He, him, she, her, they, them. Ooh. Man, woman, non-binary. I can make me. I can make me. I'm not going to make me, but I can make someone like me. If you don't remember, we did Dragon Age 2 as a warrior, Dragon Age Inquisition as a rogue, because we always play rogue, so this time we're going to be a wizard. Scalp. I see. Flathead. Okay, I'm going to play around with this then. I've got a few options here for my preset. For the best head blending experience, set features to default. Oh, I see. Oh, damn. See, I don't normally show off character creation. I usually show you my dude when I've built them. I get to be a they. That's so cool. I'm gonna build my dude and I'll come back. They got a melanin slider? They do got a melanin. Damn, man. This is a proper character creator. We have a body morph. I never normally show this, but we have a body morph. A big chunker. Okay, we made our dude. And I believe we are going to be a wizard. Mages rain down fury with spells that incinerate, freeze, electrocute and crush. Some cast from afar, while others prefer close quarters combat. Aspirational armor, starting outfit, casual wear. Mages, specializations. Mages can specialize in specific I want to play a rogue, but we always play rogue. So I said when was that? When we recorded Inquisition, I'd be a wizard, so I'm a wizard. Deathcaller. Embrace the dark, drain life from enemies and cast spells that writhe with the essence of death itself. Evoker. Call the void, freeze enemies in their tracks, then summon the deepest cold to tear them apart. Spellblade. Be the storm. Channel potent spells for close quarters combat infused with the lightning's wrath. Yes, we will be a wizard. Faction. Your backstory influences Rook's backstory and conversation choices. So we have Grey Wardens. Rook is a Grey Warden, an ancient military order sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rights that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Bonded in blood, gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Blight Killer, deal increased damage versus Darkspawn. Vigilant training, base defense and health are slightly increased. Veil Jumpers. Rook is a Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlathan Forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlathan's reality-warping magic. Close to the Veil. Gain reputation with the Veil Jumpers more quickly. Attuned strikes. Deal increased damage versus Fade Touched. Keen Eye. Deal slightly increased critical and weak point damage. Oh, they all get... Wait. They all get different backstories as well. How do I... Okay, Grey Wardens. Bonded in blood. Gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Deal increased damage versus... How did we get that? Rook is a Grey Warden, an ancient military order sworn to battle Darkspawn. Didn't I banish them in the last game? Whoops. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rights that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Surname Aldware. Rook is a Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in Arlathan Forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlathan's reality-warping magic. Close to the Veil. Gain reputation with the Veil Jumpers more quickly. Attuned strikes. Deal increased damage versus Fade Touch. Keen Eye. Deal slightly increased critical and weak point damage. Surname Merker. Rook is a Shadow Dragon. Shadow Dragons. I like that cape. This underground resistance opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tevinter. Coming from all walks of life, they are determined to bring justice to the people. Light in the dark. Gain reputation with the Shadow Dragons more quickly. Never to rise. Deal increased damage versus Venatori. Resourceful. Your class-specific resource regenerates slightly faster. Surname Merker. Lords of Fortune. Oh god, no. Rook is a Lord of Fortune, an informal collection of explorers, hunters and treasure seekers from Ravain, the rowdy, surname Lader. The rowdy lords are famed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. Together in glory, gain reputation with the lords more quickly. Deal increased damage versus mercenaries. Perform takedowns on enemies with slightly less effort. Ingelvar, the Mornwatch. Rook is a Mornwatcher. This elite necromantic order explores the mysteries of life and death and tends to the undead in Navarra's sprawling grand necropolis. Recognize name. Gain reputation with the Mornwatchers more quickly. Return to the grave. Deal increased damage versus undead and demons. Acute afflictions. You can apply an additional affliction stack on targets. I want one with a cape. That sounds cool though. Antivan Crows. Well, we know them and there's a cape. Rook is an Antivan Crow. Swift knives in the dark, the crows are ruthless assassins, both respected and feared as Antiva's shadowy protectors. Like Zevran. Under their wing. Gain reputation with the Antivan Crows more quickly. Open contract. Deal damage versus Antam. Oh great, we're going to be fighting Kinari then. Hidden pouch. Hold an extra potion. I think if we're going based purely on the outfits, I really like the Shadow Dragons. Aspirational armor. Backstory. Breaker of bonds. Rook risked everything to liberate the enslaved people of Tevinter, even knowing it would anger the ruling elite. The foundling Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for change in Minrathous. While guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus, Rook concluded that the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone they sneaked the dignitary deep into Venatori-controlled zones and brought him back, along with the rescued slaves. These actions brought Rook to the Venatori's attention, and the Shadow Dragons decided to keep Rook out of sight. Okay, so they have Hunter of Secrets. When lives were at stake, Rook defied orders to rescue people from the mystic perils of Arlathan. I should probably look at the backstory instead of what cape looks coolest. On an expedition to ruins in Arlathan Forest, the Veil Jumpers found ruins that contained important lost lore and deadly danger. Barely surviving the ruins' ancient magical defences, Rook's small team recovered an invaluable map leading to a hidden area of the forest. Although the team escaped, other Veil Jumpers found themselves trapped. Rook chose to return to the ruins, saving their teammates' lives but losing the map. They were lauded for their bravery, but the map's loss caused some resentment among Veil Jumper leaders. I don't want to be a Veil Jumper, to be honest. That doesn't look very fun. Grey Warden. Shield against the Night. When innocent lives were at stake, Rook led the charge, saving a village from monstrous nightmare, no matter the cost to themselves. During a large Darkspawn incursion, Rook was ordered to hold the line with the other Grey Wardens until reinforcements arrived. Rook argued that by then villagers under attack would be dead. They disobeyed orders, leading the squad into the incursion and sealing the tunnel into the deep roads. This turned the tide and the Darkspawn were driven off, which saved the villagers. Rook's heroism was popular among the younger wardens, but others with connections to the noble families resented their independent streak. Rook chose to step away while tempers cooled. So no matter what, it seems like Seeker of Golden Glory. When a corrupt Ravani noble double-crossed Rook, Rook escaped a collapsing ruin, turned the tables and destroyed a dangerous artifact. A rising Lord of Fortune, skilled at breaking into lost tombs and ruins, Rook killed a corrupt Ravani noble to prevent an ancient evil from being given to the Venatori. Their actions were correct and saved the lives of expedition members, but some Ravani nobles were resentful. Because the successes of the Lord's expedition relied on Ravani authorities looking the other way, it seemed wise for Rook to step away. So no matter what, let's have a look at the Mornwatch. I liked the idea of the Mornwatch when I read about them, and then I see this armour and I'm like, no. Defender of the dead. When restless spirits threatened the inhabitants of the Grand Necropolis, Rook took decisive action to protect both the living and the dead. Discovered by undead inside a Grand Necropolis tomb as an infant, Rook was raised by Mournwatch necromancers, eventually joining the Order. During a civil war between undead nobility, known later as the War of the Banners, they led a daring attack on the rebellion's dueling leaders. It was a success, quelling the war and saving lives, but Rook's destruction of these undead nobles was controversial. Some Mournwatchers feared Rook had offended the Order's aristocratic patrons and encouraged them to travel for a while. Antivan Crows. When the invaders of Treviso took people captive, Rook was determined to free the prisoners at any cost. A talented new crow recently promoted to full membership, Rook chafed at the cautions of their commanders, especially with their city occupied by brutal soldiers known as the Antam. When Rook saw a patrol herding along captives one night, they leaped into action. Despite saving lives, however, Rook had unknowingly compromised a larger crow operation against the Antam. Rook's superiors were incensed. Sidelined for their actions, the young assassins searched for new ways to prove themselves. I think we're going based on the aspirational armour. So I think we're going to be a shadow dragon. Gotta be honest, Lords of Fortune, I really like the idea for being an Indiana Jones character, but I hate that armour. Yeah, I think we're going to be a shadow dragon. Breaker of bonds. The founding Rook was adopted into a military family and joined the Shadow Dragons to fight from the shadows for change in Minrathous. While guarding a visiting dignitary who was investigating a slavery ring in the nearby city of Nessus, Rook concluded the mission would fail without throwing caution to the wind. Alone, they sneaked the dignitary deep into Venatori-controlled zones and brought him back along with the rescued slaves. Yep. Playstyle. Select an experience. These settings can be changed at any time. Storyteller, here for the story. Plunge into story with more forgiving combat. Keeper, here to build a party. Balanced combat experience that emphasises party composition and equipment choices over reaction times. Adventurer, here for action and adventure, and a balanced experience that places equal emphasis on combat, party composition and equipment choices. Underdog, here to be pushed to the limit. Overcome punishing odds and save the world from unforgiving enemies. Nightmare, here for brutality. Overwhelming battles that give no quarter. Requires a mastery of combat equipment and skills. Unbound, customize all settings. I think adventurer. Add a custom first name and choose Rook's voice tone. I'm pretty sure adventure. So we need a first name for our Rook. Shay. Okay.
Time to get to work.
Nope.
What's he been saying now?
Probably.
What's he been saying now? What's he been saying now? What's he been saying now?
What's he been saying now? What's he been saying now?
What's he been saying now? What's he been saying now?
What's he been saying now? What's he been saying now?
What's he been saying now? What's he been saying now?
Past adventures of the Inquisition. Murderer, Herald, Judge, Saviour. These were some of the titles heaped on the Inquisitor as she led a force that challenged nations. Okay, make changes straight away. Customize the lineage, appearance and voice of the Inquisitor by using the option below. Okay. The Inquisitor was an elf. She was a woman. Her name was Kamani, right? Oh no, my guys. That's about the best I can do. It's not great. Also, I can barely remember what Kamani Llewellyn looked like.
I won't let this stand.
But that's her. Or that's the best I can do. Okay. Was the Inquisitor romantically involved? She did indeed marry. Cullen. The fate of the Inquisition. We disbanded it. The Hidden God. We vowed to kill him. That seems about right.
Well, we're not in trouble.
I'm pretty sure. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's my Rook. It's the best I can do. We romanced Cullen. We disbanded the Inquisition. We vowed to stop Solas. That's the best I could do to remake Kamani. She's had a bit of a facelift. Rook's in his pants. I don't know why Rook was suddenly in his pants.
I am happy we're here. All of us.
The only one I'm worried about is Adventurer. I think Adventurer is right. I think Adventurer is right. Are you sure? You can change your appearance later. Oh, good.
Hi. We'll be working together.
Good. Fucking 2 hours in Character Creator.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Oh, good. And this is where it all goes to shit.
Let's try this again. Where's Nevgalis?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Let's talk this out.
It's not a demand, it's an offer. Telling me what I need to know, it's the smart play here.
How'd you figure, sweet talker?
Nevgalis is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I need to know where she is. We were supposed to meet here, in your bar. But you let Venatori cultists drag her away.
I didn't let them. They paid me.
So answer my questions and walk away with the coin. Or spend it cleaning up the place when I'm through. Your choice.
You're adorable. Dumad Plaza. That's where you'll find Nevgalis.
Thank you.
You want to get yourself killed fighting the Venatori?
Oh, I've done that before.
It's your ass.
So who's Nev?
That offer's good for all of you, too. No?
If they won't listen to you, they can always listen to Bianca.
It's Varric.
Your friend Nevgalis is at Dumont Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although for the record, you might be too charming for your own good.
Varric has seen that you like talking your way out of things. I had you on my side. Okay, but it worked though. Whatever works. Okay, but it worked though.
So you say that? But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Oh fuck, have I missed Dragon Age?
Harding will be worried.
Harding?
All right. Break's over.
What, the Inquisition scout?
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solas, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Okay. So I can save my game. 100 slots. Save one. Photo mode. Okay. There is a photo mode, my boys. There is a photo... Sorry, the first thing I wanted is there's finally a photo mode. Oh, I don't have to take screenshots. Where are we? Oh, there we are. It's the first thing we do. What filters have we got? Oh, we've got some good filters. Thank you, BioWare. I've always wanted photo modes. Okay, hide UI. There's my Rook.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nevgalis and stop Solas.
Androst, I bless you.
Right, Vagabond. I do have an inventory. Library, Codex. Shadow Dragons. On Tevinter Templars, when one mentions the Templar Order, you no doubt pictured the armoured members of the Southern Chantry. These Templars are trained to combat uncontrolled magic, blood magic, and abominations with the goal of protecting people, including mages themselves, from the most violent manifestations of magical power. God, the last time I played Dragon Age, I was still a streamer. However, they also embody the Southern Chantry's control over mages and enforce many of its strict rules and regulations over magic in general. So that this is not the case. Tevinter, we know that magic can only serve as allowed to flourish. Our Templars do not take lyrium, they do not enforce... Yes. The world of Thedas. The Anderfels, Andrastate. Dalish Elves. Okay, missives. I have no missives. We have a map though. We have a map.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Oh, Varric. Oh, this is refreshing. Look at all those different NPC faces. That's wonderful. So can we photo mode me and Varric together? Because that would be great. Something like that. Okay. Oh my god, I love this. Sorry, I know you don't want me to play around with the photo mode. But Jesus, would you look at that. Look at that canary in the background as well. Hello?
But I didn't do anything!
Get down. Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solas before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza. Then Nev will get us to Solas.
Watch out!
Whoa! I can jump.
Is Sola summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
Jesus.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
I just fell to my death.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
It is Lace Harding.
Harding, you alright?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
What is he doing?
And what about you two? Are you okay?
A little shaky, in a hurry, never better.
That was a lot of demons. The Archon's palace was taking shots at us too.
Gets the blood pumping.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
The Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Rook, you're with the Shadow Dragons. I figured you'd know Minrathous better than I do.
Sure, but Minrathous is huge, and this is nowhere near my neighborhood. I can try.
Don't worry, scouting's my specialty. Follow me.
Is she on our squad then?
Eyes up. We've got company.
Team.
Perform a light attack with X. Use your light attack up to 3 times in a row to create an attack chain. The last hit is a final attack that fires multiple bolts simultaneously.
Here they come.
I nearly died. I can dodge, right. Okay, I have a block. Okay.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev.
I've
You all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solas tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solas always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was.
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
Even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Oh, some money. We got to get a photo mode of that.
The Archon's palace. It floats over the city with a big cannon pointed down at its own people.
That's going to be hard to get the timing. There we go. That should be good. I got lace hardings with me? That's crazy, man. No filters, let's just snag it. I love this. Hide UI. And also we should save it because we got into combat. I have a block, it's weird. Loot the shop. Yes. 15 gold. So the combat's already better than 11 gold. 11 gold. Welcome back to the world of Thedas, kids. We have a non-combat combat role. That's what I like to hear. Break all the vases. That's what I like to see. Okay, this is Dragon Age, yep. Okay. $12 gold.
Let's move.
They're the ones who made trouble at the bar. Predatory cultists.
I hate these assholes.
Okay, I probably should have turned the difficulty up then.
Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Destroy nearby crystals. What does it mean, destroy nearby crystals?
Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
Used to fight these assholes every day in the Shadow Dragons.
Glad you kept up practice.
So I have I have a railgun kind of thing. Cool.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
Use RB to use your new arcane shot ability. It requires 100 mana to use. Arcane shot. Not enough mana. We're having a wizard fight. Me and Varric are having a wizard fight, sorry. That's cool as shit.
Another barrier, but it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
So I can have lots of different powers and abilities there. Are you Nev?
Alright, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solas. Nev, meet Rook. Both of you have done some work for the Shadow Dragons.
Isn't that a coincidence?
Some old friends said if I was working in Tevinter, the Shadow Dragons are worth trusting.
Nice job with the Venatori.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solas in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
They've definitely improved the combat.
So if we do catch Solas, or the Dreadwolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the Veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
So we don't have to take Lyrium potions, I hope. They've definitely upped their game. Yeah, the animations are stunning.
We can slide down the line to get across.
I'm getting too old for this.
Oof. I want to go over there.
There. That's the building I tracked Solas to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
It does take a while to recharge. Okay. Yeah, I can save. 2 hours. Oh, no, it's 2:55:08 a.m. I hope I wasn't in the character creator for 2 hours. It did crash once. Ranged attack. Hold right trigger to channel your magical energy into a beam.
Enchantment on the entrance.
Enchantment.
We should head back. Solas is probably inside.
Yeah, but I want to go there. Also, I have to... Do I have to heal? Yes, I have to heal. I was on 52% health. You're so much more maneuverable than the Inquisitor was. I want to go over there, man. There's probably a way.
So this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solas has been around longer than Manrathus itself.
Finally gonna get the bastard. What dis?
Broken chains. Solas is freeing slaves.
Solas hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Yeah, they've changed magic. I mean, that's a good thing. Magic has always been boring to play as. Hence why I never play as mages, hence why we're playing as a mage this time. 8 gold.
What do you see?
No sign of Solas. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Ah, Varric. It's good to be back. It's a Callisto Protocol loading zone.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solas said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much at least.
Varric, you've been present when I've killed many an ancient dragon. Glass houses.
More demons.
Mages can use the orb and dagger combination. Use X to attack with the orb and Y to attack with the dagger. Orb attacks are much quicker than staff attacks but with a shorter range. Each hit with the orb applies an arcane mark to the target. On the third it becomes an arcane bomb. Y will make the arcane bomb explode. Ah, now we're talking.
It sounds like that opened something below.
Then let's have a look.
That's a bit like Mystic Knight, isn't it? Which is what I was going for. Steel is gold. Can I talk to I can't talk to my squad. You guys coming? It's a bit weird giving us 2 ranged rogues in our squad. I see.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an Eluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solas uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Sounds like Tuesday.
And I thought that was bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
As long as it's not those stupid Stargazer orb things. God, I hated those.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Yeah, we missed Ignite. Maybe I should turn the difficulty up. Ruins approach. Entering new area. Oh, you can't drink a potion if you're on full health.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left light. Might want to hurry.
I need to save. Yeah, I thought it had been a while. What have you done, Solas? Dickhead.
Almost there.
I think they've actually fixed the combat in Dragon Age. It's not boring. Blessed be.
Nothing compared to how many we'll get if Solas finishes his ritual.
Yeah, I probably should have played on a higher difficulty. Pride demon.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning!
large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sensed Solas's ego.
They fixed the combat in Dragon Age. It's not boring.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solas.
Oh my god. I'm so happy.
Take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons on me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solas isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solas needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
This is a mistake.
Come on, Varric. We didn't come all this way just to talk to him.
He was my friend, Rook. I gotta try to reach him. But if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons!
Rook,
Alright.
take care of the team for me.
They fixed the combat in Dragon Age. I can't believe it.
Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Egg.
Let's buy him some time.
Is getting through to Solas.
He better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
He destroyed Bianca?
People are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solas.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
You got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Oh shit, we're already doing choices. Neve.
Let's go, Nev.
Or Nev.
Reporting? Keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
Let's wizard up. Nev will risk everything to stop Solas. Oh my god. Is it going to flash back to like 12 months earlier or something?
This is it! We need to bring down the scaffolding.
Why? Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling. We need to push it.
Right!
Together. Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
He destroyed Bianca. No. No. The fuck are they? I'm pretty sure Varric just died. Pretty sure Varric just died.
You have no idea what you have done.
Solas? I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
This is a trick. Fine talk. I'd like to wake up. This is a trick.
Get out of my head!
As I said,
Out!
I do not want to be here any more than you do. But your actions have set events in motion. And I would not have your ignorance on my conscience.
What are you talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the elven gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted elven gods walk free.
Yeah, why should I believe you?
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Okay, now I'm worried.
How bad are we talking here?
Their power outstripped my own even before they embraced the corruption of the Blight.
But you did imprison them.
Through trickery. I also had a ritual dagger of pure lyrium, and a network of mirrors to take me from the lighthouse across the world.
I don't have either of those.
Well then, I expect you will be busy.
Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Elganan.
Why? Why tear down the veil? You need to listen.
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solas stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'll take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
More. What exactly happened?
What happened?
Remember how you said that Chuckles wasn't going to listen, Rook? Oh, turns out you were right.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Harding got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Nev will be fine. She's apparently a lot tougher than both of us put together. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
I'm sorry, Varric.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had. And you succeeded, by the way. The world isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solas in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like the time you disobeyed orders while taking down that Venatori slavery ring. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solas mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake.
Because Neve came with you, she was injured.
Potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Eluvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt. In theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep.
Ferric! You're my bro.
See you later, kid.
Technically, the plan worked. Quest acquired. Shadows of Ancient Arlathan. Bonus items. Use the wardrobe to claim your rewards. Your account has been granted bonus items. View new appearances for you and your companions at the wardrobe. Some rewards require further story progress to become available. So I push up.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, alright?
Bianca is... Oh my god, Bianca is destroyed. My beloved Bianca. Well. That's I love photo modes. I mean, we've talked about this before, but God damn, I love photo modes. Temporary decision save. So, that was a lot to take in. Mirror of Transformation. Check in with HUD. I've got stuff for people I've not met, that's good. Wardrobe. Appearances are applied to the item slot and will override the look of the applied item. So I can change. It's telling me who all the characters are because I'm unlocking stuff. Can I talk to Nev? I see. Yeah, that's just in case you got into the game and you didn't like what you saw. So do we have a... yeah, we do have a map screen. Library. World of Thedas. Antiva. In the rest of the civilized world, it is common belief that Antiva has no king. I assure you, gentle readers, that this is untrue. The line of kings in Antiva has remained unbroken for 2,500 years. Simply that nobody pays any attention to them whatsoever. In truth, the nation is ruled by a collection of merchant princes. They are not princes in the literal sense, but heads of banks, trading companies, and vineyards. Their power is conferred strictly by wealth, but Antiva is not primarily renowned for its peculiar form of government, nor for its admittedly unparalleled wines. Antiva is known for the House of Crows. Since Antivans, Zevran, are well known for being good at everything but fighting, it is more than a little ironic that Antiva possesses the most deadly assassins in the world. Their fame is such that Antiva keeps no standing army, no king is willing to order his troops to assault her borders, and no general is mad enough to lead such an invasion. The attack would likely succeed, but its leaders would not see the day. Have they fixed the combat in Dragon Age? Oof. Arlathan. Like the ages were named or numbered, our people were glorious. Those ages, we called the land Elvenan. Yeah, I'd rather not play an elf this time. Played an elf last time, and they spent all that time telling me what elves were. It was quite annoying, actually. The Deep Roads. Fen'Harel. Yeah, I'm not going to go over the plot if you aren't aware of the plot of Dragon Age. The Maker. Sexuality in Thedas, apparently. With a picture of Isabella. Slattern. Misk. A letter dated 6 months ago. Murkar, good to hear from you. I hope the North is treating you well, even if your quarry remains elusive. Things here in Minrathous go about as well as expected. Venatori presence continues to grow as the result of an obscene amount of gold being funneled into the cult by sympathetic magisters. Some of the Shadow Dragons have had run-ins with some of them, particularly the ones seeking revenge for you shutting down of their slavering in Nessus. But don't trouble yourself, this is nothing we can't handle. For now, focus on your work with Varric. A strong alliance with someone with ties to the Inquisition and Kirkwall can only benefit the Shadows and the people we serve. Bring the light and good luck. Viper. Check in with Harding. I have a miscellaneous codex. I just read that, you fucking spoon. Varric got fucking shut down. Introduction to the Lighthouse. Once the Lighthouse was a place of learning, with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solas rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the Lighthouse became his centre of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evanurus. You are safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade. Any who wish for help are welcome. The magic of the Lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues for those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire. Should you have any other needs, ask for the Slow Arrow, and I will help. Falasan. It's all blocked off, though. Oh, it goes down further. Ah, so that's where we go into the Eluvians, huh? The Dreadwolf's Eluvian. Most of us have only travelled through the Eluvians at the whims of those who called themselves our guards. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solas has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we used normal Eluvians, they could track us to our lair. Solas has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Eluvian and is not just its bonded partner. Thus we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Eluvian. If you have questions, ask for the Slow Arrow and I will guide you. Falasan. We are back in the world of Thedas, kids. Hopefully it's better than Dragon Age Inquisition. It's a bit creepy how all the doors automatically open.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is
Yeah.
where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Now, hopefully we're going to be here for 69 to 70 hours. Press the button and open the skills screen to acquire new skills. Okay. Mage Core, Master of Magic. Sustain. Unleash the elemental powers of Inferno. Antivan Crow, focus on orb damage and rapid movement. Burst, blast foes with elemental power of Storm. Shadow Dragon, focus on controlling the battlefield through precise timing and enemy spacing. Evoker. Ice Mage, control. Yeah, ice. Morn Watch. Mage Core. Mortal Concentration. Mind Blast. Yes. I used to hate Mind Blast. Staff energy generates passively when you are not in combat. Mana regeneration starts 25% faster when paused by spending mana or taking damage. That'll do. Spend them all. Gather the team at the library. Talk to Nev. Talk to Harding. Do we have a map? Story, Signs and Portents, Shadows of Ancient Arlathan. So I think we'll pick up next time.